guys, it is Monday, November 14th, 2022, and I'm back for Free App Mondays. Every Monday and Friday, I bring you guys free music production applications to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. All right, guys, so we are continuing with the month of November being themed with free filters and free EQs. So let's jump right into it. The day is far spent. So the free app for this Monday, November 14th, 2022 is as follows. So first up, we got some filters. We got two filters today. First one up is G filter. This one is a pretty straightforward filter. It can be animated. It does have an LFO, so you can get some automation, animation, some movement going on this filter. Next up, we have HY Rezo. This one also can be animated with LFOs, but the difference with this one is that it has 3 bandpass filters that works in a serialized method, serialized connection to each other. So, and it can also be in parallel. They have a drive knob. See the 3 bandpass filters here, so you can set one and then feed it into the other and then tweak that and animate that with a different LFO speed and so on and so forth into the third one. So this one can give you some very unique creative results, so definitely check that out. I'm very interested. I'm going to try this one out. I wasn't even aware that this existed, and I'm sure it's a pretty old plugin. So next up here we have some EQs. So we have a couple of rack emulating EQs, something you would see in a rack in a studio. That's what they're emulating. So we have a couple from Analog Obsession. First up, we have Fiverr. This one's been out for probably like a year and a half now. It's a pretty good one. Very smooth interface, very distinct sound to it. Has a sound that is emulating. It's not really trying to emulate anything specifically with the sound, but it does have a very specific sound to it, very specific tone. There's a little bit of saturation going on with it. And with all of the Analog Obsession plugins, when you click on the word, the title, the name of the company here, it turns red and it turns on oversampling. So check that one out. Pretty much has all the usual suspects. It does have a drive knob to help with the toning and saturation, some kind of like harmonic distortion being added, but it has high pass, low pass filters, and then you have your 3 bands in the middle with their respective cues. Next up we have Harcules, and this one is kind of similar to Fiverr, but of course the tonality of this one should be different. It doesn't have any drive. You have high pass, low pass. They give you 4 bands here, and you have a gain knob, so you can do some gain matching compensation if you please. Next up we have Max Backs. It used to be called Mass Backs, and it was red. They did an update. Now it's black and it's called Max Backs. And this one, what's unique about this one is it's a mid-side EQ. So in the middle here, we have the knob for left and right. That's pretty much stereo mode. And then you can switch it to mid-side. When you have it on either mid-side or left and right, you can unlink or link the both sides based on what you're trying to do. So if you unlink it, you have a set of EQs over here, low, mid, high, and then that'll be just the mids. And then over here, whatever you adjust, low, mid, high, would be the sides. So you can be EQing mid and low at the same time, which makes this one very interesting. It's very cool for mastering also, or if you're really just trying to shape a sound and give it like a very specific feel in the mix, where it's positioned in the mix, and you really want to push that to a whole nother level than what the original signal is. This would be a good one to mess with. And last but not least, we have from iMultiMedia This one, like it says classic equalizer, it is a pretty classic digital equalizer. It's been around for a long time. I've been using this since I started doing music production a while ago, when it was initially in T-Rax, when T-Rax used to be it was like a third-party software. It was not a plugin. It didn't work in your DAW. It was literally a separate program that you used to master. Didn't look like this. All the plugins were in like a specific interface, and it was strictly for mastering. So you would mix down your stuff in your DAW and then take the mix down and load it into this program called T-Rax, and then you would do all your mastering in there. Then it evolved and grew, and it became something that was working in your DAW as a separate interface for mastering. And then they started breaking out the specific plugins that was in T-Rax as separate VST instruments that you VST effects that you can use in your DAW. So T-Rax has been around since the beginning. T-Rax classic equalizer has been around since the beginning, the initial iteration of T-Rax. And of course the interface got updated. I'm sure they've updated the algorithm and how the curves and the response and how everything works. But this equalizer has been around from the beginning, from when T-Rax was a third-party mastering software. So it's kind of cool to see this one still be around, grow, still getting updates, and it's now available free with iMultiMedia. It's a pretty basic EQ, very effective, very good sound. So definitely check that one out. And it does have mid-side processing. That's one of the things that got updated, because I guarantee you it wasn't doing mid-side back in the day when I used to use it within the mastering software called T-Rax. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you are interested, check out the link in the description. It will take you to this blog page, and you can click on the respective download links to add these to your arsenal. Check them out, see if you like them. Also, there is a link in the description for my series on PC specs and how it relates to music production. It is a 6-part series that was updated in 2021. So if you're looking to understand how your PC works with your DAW, like how these specific components, which I'm going to list in a minute, how those components work with your DAW to help you produce music, create, mix, and master music, definitely check this out. So the video topics are as follows. We have one on CPU, RAM, hard drive and storage, GPU, audio interface, and MIDI interface, and that'll give you the insight you need if you're looking to upgrade your system, add some components into your system, like upgrade your RAM or get a new system or get your first system, laptop, whatever it is. This will kind of help you to understand what you need to look for in your upgrade, your update, or your new rig. All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Check back on Friday as we continue with the month of November 2022 being themed with free EQs and free filters. So check back for that. There's also a link in the description for a growing playlist for these videos that I do every Monday and Friday. So if you're looking for more free music production software, plugins, VST instruments, things of that nature, definitely check that one out. On Friday for the wrap up, I'll be talking about a couple of new synths along with the theme. We're going to be talking about some new synths that got released over the past 10 days or so. Some exciting new sounds, new synths that are out there. So check back for that one. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, you'll see me in the next video.